up, Susan? How you doing? Just trying to head to a meeting this morning. Kind of a little irritated with the news I heard from Pusa Studios last night. I don't know how well the connection's going to be because I'm headed across country. Yeah, I don't know if you heard about it, but if you do the channels, you know, the FTC is working on a bill called COPPA, COPPA, I believe it is, to where you have to either identify your channel as geared towards children, and if not, they've added new features in the studio where you have to go and select that no, my channel's not geared toward it. But what they're talking about is if the algorithm determines that it is child geared towards children, that's a possibility you could get a community strike if you say it's not. So I don't understand how that you, the creator, can decide if it is or is not, but yet their algorithm can change it on you. And I know us guys in the baseball card community, that's a touchy subject, because I know kids like baseball and they like baseball cards, but all of us are geared towards the adults, so we don't know which way to really turn. So a lot of these people don't even know that this is actually happening. That's what's the sad part about it. If the connection fades away, just give it a minute. I'll be back. This right up in this area is a bad section, but it's just kind of crazy, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's true, and that's what I'm saying is, it's actually it is collecting, but what they said was, and it's really going to be ultimately the algorithm, YouTube, and the creator that's going to decide. But what they were saying was anything that, what's going on, Jesse? But they were saying anything that a kid would watch or would want to watch is a gray area. And I'm thinking, well, I know that when my son was young, he watched everything. So everything on YouTube technically would be kid friendly. And they created YouTube for kids, and they're supposed to have they're not supposed to be 13 and under are not supposed to be allowed on YouTube. Well, if that's the case, I don't think you should go after the creators. I think you should go after the parents that are allowing their kids to fraudulently create accounts to be on YouTube. Like I say, this is the stream's probably going to bounce back and forth, so just give it a minute. It's mainly a talk stream anyway, so if it's spinning, it'll come back. But that's the way I agree. I agree that it's it's the parents' responsibility. If you're allowing your parents, if you're allowing your kids to be on YouTube, no, Jesse, but you don't know what's going on now. So last night in a stream that's very knowledgeable about YouTube, the FTC is cracking down. All right, that was urban. So anyway, I'm back. So, but they're cracking down with a new law called COPPA, which is stands for Child Online Protection something. But anyway, you have to now go in there to your YouTube channel, and you have to select a few buttons that says yes, it's geared toward children, or no, it's not geared toward children. What's going on, Hart? And if you make the wrong call and YouTube algorithm decides that it is, then you'll get a community strike. So, you know, it's putting a lot of creators at risk. Like for instance, on the baseball card, Jesse, would you consider the baseball cards directed towards kids or adults? I mean, that's a very, very gray area. So, I mean, I don't know. We're at a point now that it's getting to be scary times. And so me and Urban was talking and funking last night. And, you know, I don't know the direction of it. The law hasn't passed yet. The law, I think it goes either goes into effect in January, but we still all have time to. Well, Jesse, why can't you say ours is? I mean, you know, I know when I was a kid, I was collecting baseball cards. You know, but see, they define kids as 13 and under. So, you know, like KB Cards, I know he's older than 13. At least I believe he is. But you think about it, you can't stop, like you said, you can't stop people from coming on. But I think that if a child that's, say, 9 or 10 stumbles into a stream that they're not supposed to, you shouldn't get on to the creators for that. You should get on the parents for not taking more responsibility to put in a safety measure to keep the kids from getting into that. That's right, Jesse. So here's the thing. What if they determine that the card collecting community is directed towards kids and they move all of our channels over directed to kids, so nobody can, what they do is they remove the monetization, they remove the comments, they remove the live streams. What happens if all of our channels get hit directed to kids and we lose all that? You think we're going to keep those channels? No. So, you know, we gotta, but you gotta play right. I went in there and selected that my channel was not directed to kids, but it was not restricted to 18 and up. So that's what I'm saying. There's a very gray area that nobody really knows how YouTube's going to handle it right now. So I'm sure if you've got an account and you went into your studio, you saw this big giant blue banner that popped up saying that you needed to agree to this or change your channel. Well, you know, they also said, and this is what gets me, but you don't know if you're not KB. I mean, we won't know until January. What if the FTC and Google and YouTube's algorithm determines that card collecting is a child channel? You know, there's so much gray area. There's nothing that says it. If you go in there to your into your channel studio, and you can read what they consider a child thing. Now here's another gray area. So they were talking about the Funko Pop guys. Well, you know, I got a Funko Pop pirate that's in my background. That may want a kid under 13 to watch. So does that strike me as a kid channel? I mean, nobody really knows. It's very scary because they said that in January that the bulk of channels will lose 90% of their monetization. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not monetized, but I can still get hit with community strikes. So all that stuff is scary as hell. It doesn't matter, KB. What they say is, would a 13-year-old child, would the content on that channel direct them to watch it? So you think about it. Even though that game has got profanity in it, a 13-year-old child will still be directed to watch a video game. It's not about the content. It's about would a 13-year-old and under child be interested in watching? Take Dearman, for instance. I know he's under 13. He watches all our channels. Technically, he shouldn't be on YouTube because he's under 13, but how does that play? If it's directing him, then it's directing other underage 13 and under. So I suggest anybody that has a computer to go to change.org and search for, I can't remember, I don't have the link, but it's something to do with YouTube, and sign up for the petition. Because it's scary. Honestly, I'm branching out. I'm actually on Twitter now. I do every time I stream live, not now because I don't have StreamYards on this phone, but every time I StreamYards from my home, I'm streaming simultaneously to Facebook. But here's the scary part. They said that it stemmed from a lawsuit from parents of an under 13-year-old child that went on either YouTube, and the parents sued, won the case. Now TikTok, that's a big TikTok. I don't know, KB, it may be, you may not can do it, but the others can. But TikTok is fixing it. They're actually the second platform that's working on the under 13 stuff like that. And what they're saying is YouTube is taking their self out of the game by putting in these, like they call them, tools. Because if they're giving you the tools to let you select how your content is, then that means when they do a lawsuit come up, they can say, hey, we've gave them the tools, it was them that did it. But I agree to that to a certain extent. But my thing is, if I select my channel as not kid oriented but not restricted, but to 18 and over, because you think the ones that are 13 to 18 would not be able to watch it, well, then that's the case. Why would their algorithm come right behind me and second guess what I'm saying and give me a community strike? So we may be fine. We're so small of a community, card collecting may not get hit at all. But I mean, it's something. If you guys watch Pusa Studios, that's P-U-S-A. If you haven't watched it, I would suggest you who all have a channel, go back to their live stream last night and replay it and watch it. That's like Jesse. Me and Urban was talking. You know, if Urban has Savannah join him in a video now, that video will be flagged for 13 and under. So that means when he gets monetized, anytime he has her, hang on, my channel's gonna be going, it's gonna be, my channel's gonna be bouncing back and forth right now, so just give it a second. Give me the thumbs up if you can hear me. My channel's gonna be bouncing back and forth right now, the stream, until I clear this one area. But it goes back to what I was talking to Urban is, yes, that's the same. Yes, that's right, KB. What they said, even if they're not on screen and your brother is in the background talking, that could direct kids that are 13 and under to tune into your channel. Well, Jesse, you can go in there. You can go in there to each video, and select. Okay, you can say, okay, like say for instance, if he does a video with his child, he will be able to select that video. But you know, that shouldn't be on us. I mean, honestly, we should not have to go in there and police every one of our videos. They should police the ability of a 13-year-old, or actually, no, let me not say 13, because 13's okay. They should police the ability to under 13 to get on YouTube. You know, they strictly, in their terms of service, it says 13 and under is not allowed. KB, I would just suggest you to go into Pusa Studios and watch their video and listen to everything they say. Now what I'm saying is what they say is not the rule. They're just giving you their interpretation of the rules. Now, the rules could change. It could be just different. But I would just suggest you to go listen to that live stream and make your own determination. the child in the video is not going to bother me because my son's 20. What bothers me is I'm flipping cards to show Jesse my cards. Jesse's over 13, but a 13-year-old, a 12-year-old happens to stumble onto my channel. One 12-year-old stumbles onto my channel, and I get flagged, or YouTube says, well, that's a 12-year-old channel. Why should I get flagged for that? When I've got, if you do my analytics, 99% of my people are over 18. So I would just kind of suggest everybody that has a channel or does anything on your channel, go back and listen to that live stream. Go back and watch that live stream. To me, honestly, I'm not going to worry much about it. I'm going to keep putting out my content. If I have to dress like Freddy Krueger and cuss like a sailor on every stream, I will. But I just, you know, there's just we all fall in a gray area, and you know, I could interpret the gray area a lot different than what the algorithm may interpret it, because that algorithm is keyed on YouTube's behalf. So it's going to do whatever YouTube thinks is best. That's right, Jesse, you're right. I mean, nowadays, everybody gets a participation trophy. Everybody wins the spelling bee. Y'all hang on, it's gonna be fuzzy again for a minute. You know, there's two steps that you can do, Susan. What it is the first step is you go under your actual your channel settings and mark that. There's 3 settings you can mark it. Yes, my channel is geared towards children, and no, my channel is not geared toward children, or I want to review each video. That's one step you have to do. Then if you do the no, my channel is not geared towards children, it is supposed to go back and flag every video not geared towards children. But then if you've got videos that you think may be geared towards children, what's up, Barry? You have to go in there and select that video. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. And I'll tell you how controversial it was. I don't know if you can hear me. Hang on. Give me a second. All right, you can hear me now. So I'll tell you how controversial this was. Last night in Pusa's stream, they showed their monetization window, and YouTube flagged that talk that they were doing last night. They flagged and limited the monetization on it due to they were talking about YouTube. So if that don't tell you something, if they're willing to flag their video and limit to monetization, there's got to be some more. Hang on, guys. All right, it should be hopefully clearing up a little bit. But anyway, you think about the guys that do the Disney reviews, and they go to Disney with their child, you know, and what they said was, if a child walks by for I don't know 10 or 15 seconds, you may not get flagged. But if you have a child with you in that video and you're at Disney, or if you're in the store and there's a bunch of children, that could interpret it to the algorithm that is a child-based video. So I think that we all have to be careful. Nobody knows exactly how this is going to play out. There's really no set of guidelines. Yeah, but Barefoot, what they're saying is, if you make everything 18 and older, you lose a form of monetization. So you got to go in there and read what monetization you lose. I'm just going to play it by ear and just say the hell with it. If I get a community flag, then I'll go back and change everything to 18 and older. But I'm not going to change anything until I get a flag or something. I mark mine as no, my channel is not directed towards 13 and under, and it is not restricted to just 18, because I want to get the 13 to 18, and I don't want to be limited on monetization. But because my thoughts is their 12-year-olds should not be in the damn stream anyway. Their parents should be held responsible if a 13-year-old has their own phone, or if a 13-year-old jumps into the damn channel and the parents know about it. I think the parents should be held liable for that. The hell suit against YouTube, because that's what happened. Was my understanding is parents of a underage child sued YouTube because they went on. So I don't know how it's going to play out. I think everybody should cautious, be made aware, because there's a lot of people that are probably not watching those streams. When I upload a video, just because you're doing a live stream, that doesn't mean, your videos are fine. Your videos are what's going to get hit. It's the live streams are a little bit different. It's private and just have a certain group watch them. But that's not helping me out in the long run monetization-wise when I do get it. Because we're all on here to be, let's be realistic. We're all on here to make money. I don't neither, Barefoot, but think about that though. What if you talked about Disney one day? Or if you talked about your trip to Disney, or if you went somewhere and you recorded a trip that was in Disney, that what their algorithm could say is, well, that a 12-year-old could watch it. So my argument is do away with all that bullshit and stop the damn 12-year-olds from coming in. You're a $300 billion company, and if you can't figure out who the hell is underage, then that's your damn fault. That's not the creator's fault. I mean, kids are gonna watch everything. You're right. Like, that's what I was saying to Pusa last night. What about the eating channels? Kids are gonna watch food. The challenge channels, kids are gonna watch challenges. Baseball cards, kids are gonna watch baseball cards. Funko Pops. They're bored and they're gonna watch whatever they turn to. So I don't know how this is gonna play out, but almost every channel a child will watch. They may not like it, but if they go in there for an X amount of time and that channel gets flagged because they were in there, is that channel going to be listed as a for-child channel? Gaming channels they're done. I mean, there's no way, because I know kids sit there. My son is he's 20 now, but when he was like 18, 17, 16, that's all he lived on was gaming channels. So like the Minecrafts, 12-year-olds play Minecraft. Any channel that does Minecraft is going to probably be flagged. Let's just hope that YouTube understands, and let's just hope that they're not going to be too harsh, because like I say, all this is a gray area. I don't know what's going on. Pusa really don't know what's going on. The only way we're going to know is when the FTC passes that law And then again, I don't think the FTC is going to come after nobody. I think it's going to be left up to YouTube. And when that happens, we're going to probably end up getting community strikes. And then when you get your first community strike, then you're going to have to decide, is it worth it? Because they're not going to take your channel down the first lick. From what I'm understanding is they're going to do a community warning, then they're going to do a community strike, and then they're going to do a, I think you get a second strike, and then the third strike, they delete your channel. What's going on, Exploring with Dan or DP? I'm on a little phone, so it's hard to read, but I just suggest everybody that did not read it to kind of follow up. If you look down there on the guidelines, anybody can say that their channel's not geared toward kids, because it gives you a list of them that says, is your channel like educational for preschool? And I said no. It said, do I have child actors? Which, see, that can hit Urban because sometimes his daughter's in there. But it says, does your child have child actors or cartoon characters? Technically, mine's not. I do have one Funko Pop, and it does ask, does your channel review toys or have toys? But I can take that down if I have to. But see, that's the only thing, is they're so gray. All that stuff is gray. But like I say, I saw you in there, Barefoot. I saw you last night. But all you other guys who did not make it, I would go and just listen to Poosa's live stream. You can take it for what it's worth. You can believe them. You can discredit them. You can doubt them. That's up to you. But I would just say, everybody at least be prepared and be educate yourself on it. Because I don't care. I mean, I'm gonna start doing Twitter. I'm gonna do Snapchat, which all of these platforms are gonna hit at some point. What's up, Fish? Yeah, that was. I'm just hoping the fish sandwich. I'm just hoping that it all was not accurate. But like they did tell you, it is gray area, and they really don't know. But I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. And when I start getting flagged, then I'll just have to make changes. But right now, I'm gonna leave all mine. I made the appropriate check marks, and I'm just gonna leave it like it is. In fact, like I say, I know my stream's probably choppy, but I'm hoping the audio's still there, because I really just wanted to get the audio out there, to be honest with you. But I'm just hoping that everybody that has, like KB, I know KB, you said your younger brother comes into it. But here's the thing, KB, you're over 13, right? What if I mean, you don't sound like an adult. I mean, you sound like you're younger. But the thing is what if these illegal under 13-year-old children who should not even be on the platform hear your voice and decide to come in? Your voice could be that. Yeah, Barefoot, but the thing is I know you're monetized, but if that algorithm detects and says, hey, Barefoot is showing content that's geared toward kids, they're liable to demonetize you or put you into that algorithm like they said, because like Jesse said, they'll turn off your comments, they'll restrict your live streams, they'll demonetize you to a certain level. I didn't understand what the level was last night. Yeah, it is, but I'm only really worried about the audio right now, because I'm traveling between cities. So, like I said, I'm just gonna keep it like it is. I'm keeping my channel the same. If they strike me, then, because when I do live streams at home, I use StreamYards, and I've got the professional version. Excuse me. And I can stream actually up to 9 different platforms. So I'll just stream to YouTube, Facebook. I know you can stream to Restream it, LinkedIn, and a bunch of others that I don't use. But hey, if I've got to swap over to If I got to swap over to those platforms, then I will. I mean, YouTube's not my only platform. I'm not monetized. I do it for the fun of it. But I'm not going to be pressured into, gearing to have to be so damn strict and gearing my channel to illegal kids that are 12 and under that should not even be in the stream. That's my point of view. Barefoot, I really don't know. I mean, it's still a gray area. Nothing's going to happen until January, February, March, somewhere when all that stuff passes. But I really don't know, Barefoot. I mean, you're damn if you do, you're damn if you don't. I mean, if you make it 18 and over, they're going to restrict your monetization. But somehow it's something they take away. Certain things. Pusa was talking about it last night. And if you're 13 and over, and they determine that, I guess children, and honestly, here's the thing. Is there a lot of 13 and under, or 12 and under children have their own accounts? Because if they're watching it on their parents' account, I don't give a damn. I mean, that's an adult channel. That's an adult subscription. And if they're watching it on their parents' phone and account, I don't give a damn how old they are. And YouTube shouldn't give a damn how old they are. YouTube should put it in place to stop stuff like that. If I had a child that was 12 and he borrowed my phone and was supposed to be playing Minecraft, but yep, he jumps onto YouTube, how is YouTube going to know that he was 12 years old? So if YouTube knows that there's kids that are 12 years old, suspend the damn accounts. If you lie and say you're over 12, over 13, and they find out, suspend the damn account. Don't suspend my damn account. Yeah, you're right, Barefoot. I mean, it's like, it's what do you do? I mean, nobody really knows what to do yet. I mean, this is almost like the sky's falling. Either believe it or don't, do something or don't. When the day hits, either there's going to be zombies or there's not going to be zombies. If there's zombies, you hit them in the head. If there's not, don't. So it's just like this. If it turns into that and you get a community strike, then it was true. You need to adjust your channel. If you don't change nothing, but you do mark because you got to, everybody that's on there has to go in there and mark that you are aware of that situation and you've taken care of that. That is a given. Everybody on YouTube, no matter if you have content or not, you're going to have to go in there and you're going to have to select that your channel is kid friendly, it's not, or you're going to review it video to video. If you don't, then you're going to start getting strikes. But I'm not going to worry about it. I just want people, because there's a lot of the card guys that don't do nothing but throw a live stream up there and then log off. They don't pay much attention to how the YouTube politics go. Well, it's time everybody pays attention to it now. And I'm not monetized, and honestly, I won't be monetized for a long ass time. But I'm not gonna give in my channel for illegal subscribers that shouldn't be on this channel. That's why they created YouTube for kids. 12 and under, take your ass to YouTube Kids and stay off the adults. If you're a parent and you let your kid create an account at 12, your ass should be off YouTube. That's just plain and simple. That's right, honestly, and I'm not gonna say I was the best parent, man. I used to let at 13 or 14, my kid did, my son did whatever he wanted to. But I think back in those days, we were a better community, a better society, and now you got all these and I'm gonna offend some people, and if you're a liberal, you know, I still love you, but you got all these damn liberals that are pushing all these damn agendas that is doing nothing but ruining not only America, but it's ruined society. You know, I tell you right now, if a 12-year-old gets punched in the face now, you know, they probably take the offender, slap him on the wrist, put him in a desk, make him draw anti-punch pictures. Whereas back in the day, if I punched somebody at 12, they was busting my ass with a damn paddle. You know, they have paddles now in museums, like little cases, because they're damn relics. You know, we ought to be damn, instead of doing baseball cards, we ought to be showing off them paddles as relics, because I'm telling you, man, they don't do nothing these days in school. And all this stuff that you're seeing is a product of the society that has been created over the years. And I'm not going to just say the millennials now. It's my age. The damn liberals my age is the ones that started it. You know, and now it's just the ball is starting, like Phil said, it's snowflakes. The snowball is starting to roll. Well, if we don't put our damn foot down, think of what's going to be 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, 11 years from now, 12 years from now. Everybody's going to have like pink around their damn channel. You're going to have like cartoon characters. You know, I said a while ago, if they make me child friendly, I'm just going to get probably some damn hardcore satanic sock puppets, and I'm going to open cards using sock puppets. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't know. It's just, I'll get on this damn rant and I'll lose my channel by tomorrow if I keep on, so I better just stop. But I'm fitting to hit this Walgreens. There's a Walgreens right here, but my meeting's right back there. I got a meeting at 10:30. I wanted to come a little early and hit some of this stuff, but I just tell you, Hobby, I don't know if you heard about it. Go back and watch PUSA Studios, PUSA Studios, and watch their live stream from last night. There's a new ruling that I'm pretty sure you're aware of by putting out videos. There's a blue bar that comes across the top of your screen that will direct you to have to make some changes to your channel. You're going to have to agree to that your channel is either, yes, it is directed toward kids, which kids now, they define kids as under 13, which shouldn't even be it shouldn't even be a question, because under 13 is against their guidelines. So why should, as creators, and I'm gonna go back to this, why should us as creators have to abide by that when they shouldn't even be on the channel? So anyway, you have to make those changes, and then you've got to decide, okay, do you think that baseball cards is going to be directed to 12 and under? Would 12 and under be watching your channel? And the answer is to everybody's channel. I don't give a damn if you crochet or if you make bombs. 12 and under, every damn kid is going to turn on and they're going to watch your damn channel. You know, I'm telling you, if you whittle out of wood, I don't give a damn what you do. If you draw, if you paint, if you blow up shit, if you have guns, or what, kids are going to watch your channel. So what's the best way to police it? Put something in place from YouTube and from TikTok and from what's going on Visual, what's going on Philip, because see, every platform, this is just not a YouTube thing, this is every platform is going to have to abide by this. So simple thing is you put in a age measure, like for instance, if I'm 12 years old and I register on YouTube and it asks me to I don't know, confirm my birthday, and then they send you a text, and you got to send hell, I don't mind sending a picture of my driver's license if I got to. But YouTube and Facebook and all them, they should be the ones that have to figure out a way to fix this. You don't sit there and penalize the creators, take their monetization away, give them a community strike, because hobbyists like this. What if you determine that your baseball cards are not kid friendly, right? And all of a sudden YouTube's algorithm says, hobby searcher, we determined that your channel is geared toward 13 and under, and we're going to give you a community strike. What do you do then? Because I can promise you, YouTube is not going to agree with you. They're not going to help you out. They're going to just like the I better quit calling them liberals, but just like all the retarded people out there, they're going to side on the behalf of a 12-year-old instead of a 18 to 80-year-old, however you are on YouTube, putting out content for mainly for your age people. I know Hobby's not 12, Philip's not 12, I'm not 12. You know, KB, I'm not. He's older than 12. I'm sure everybody in this channel right now is not 12. So why the hell should we have to gear to be under 12 and under? Why should we have to even fool with that? You know. Well, you know, that's what somebody made last night, Hobby, and like Barefoot was talking about on his things. You know, there's a secondary. You got to go in there and you have to say, no, my channel is not, or yes, my channel is made for kids, or no, my channel is not made for kids, and then or I want to review every video. But if you do the no, that means it's going to put that on every video you got. But the secondary thing you got to do is you got to go in there and say an age restriction. You got to go in there and say, okay, my channel is age restricted to 18 and over, or my channel is not restricted 18 over. I think where they should do it, what's up Funkin'? I think they should go in there and say my channel is not restricted to 13 and older. That would cover all of us, because see, then it would get you in that thing. I don't know. I just say if you're 12, you get on YouTube, put them in jail, arrest them. I know Funkin' was fired up last night about it. He was throwing shit. But I'm serious. If YouTube messes with me, I'm going to put some hardcore damn sock puppets on my hand, and I am going to wreak havoc opening card packs. If I'm going to get banned, I'm going to get banned like hell, I can promise you. So anyway, let me step in. Y'all talk amongst yourself. Let me step into this this Walgreens. This one here had some prime packs that I had last time I was over here. So I'll be right back. Yeah, that's why I say, Hobby, arrest the damn parents. All right, I scored. All right, so let me show you what I got. This has been a good one, man. Look at this. So that's one. Two of those. I may open one now. And then just a regular one. So yeah, this is the only Walgreens, and it's I come over here once every 3 months for a emergency services meeting, and this is the only Walgreens that I actually found that has them. So I'm gonna put you back on driving, and we're gonna go right over here just a little ways, and then I'll put back on. I'll take it off the other camera, so hang on. But anyway, it goes back to the fact is when my son was underage, when he was 15 and all, I know he was drinking beer. You know, I know people were buying it for him. But here's the analogy. Okay, so if I went and bought an underage person some beer, but I'm legal, I'm of legal age, that store shouldn't be faulted because I went in there as a legal person and bought the beer. Well, me, if I give it to an underage person, I should be charged. Same, no different than the damn parent. YouTube should not be charged for this. You do not. It's the parent that is allowing the underage to be on there. Jesse, I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt. There's a Dollar Tree. I wonder if they got anything. Some people say that Dollar Tree's been having some good stuff. All right, I got to go right down here to get to where I'm going. I'm going to this restaurant right over here. We got a meeting from 10:30 to about it'll probably be 10:30 to about 1 or so. So I'm good till about 10:30. But yeah, guys, I just don't know what I really don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. Let's see. So yeah, so that's how we go. So anyway, that's that. I got to drink my damn coffee. I need some damn ice. I got me a damn white chocolate strawberry cappuccino today. And a fudge Milky Way. You know what, man? Even at 15, we used to be so damn drunk driving home from parties that we would probably pull over at every yellow line and throw up. Now, this is Georgia. Some of the state patrols were so nice to that. When I got 18 and was underage drunk, sports is a big thing here in Georgia. So if they knew that you were good in sports, they would turn an eye. So you could be drunk as you could be, and they wouldn't bother you. So I guess what I'm gonna do on my channel, in my description, I'm gonna put, if you're under 13, stay the fuck off my channel. Hobby, I know how bad Alabama is. In fact, Alabama police are so bad. One time there was this guy that was running from the law in Alabama, and Alabama was chasing him. You know, there's a different time frame. Well, the Alabama police are so dumb most of the time that this guy crossed over into Georgia, had a flat tire and pulled over. The Alabama police wouldn't even come after him because they said that he was an hour ahead of them. Can you believe that? That's how dumb the Alabama police are. I'm probably going to get flagged for that too. So I don't know, guys. You just got to decide what you're going to do with your channel. Hey, Funkin', I need some satanic sock puppets. Can you make some for me? Got a DUI in the damn electric buggy. Is that where you're around, Jesse? And no, this ain't no damn mukbang video. Although it could be. Tastes like shit, don't get it. All right, so I got to have my comments down here on my computer because the StreamYard or Streamlabs has just stopped working, or the comments have anyway. I need to turn them off and just go by here to comments on here. Tell me, was it in New York though? There's a bunch of prisoners right there doing work. Hey, Hobby, how cold did Alabama get? I think we're 37 right now. I think we got down to 29. I need to call Urban. Y'all send him some prayers. I'm sure he's out there, probably 9 foot of snow, trying to dig himself out. And that ain't nothing but damn, tastes like damn water. Yeah, like I say, right now it's 37 right, and where I'm at here. Damn, Phil, I bet your ass is cold. Anyway, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go ahead and open these damn packs, or at least one of them. Let's see if I can get it where you guys can see. Let's do a pack opening while we're here. And I'm gonna do it for Urban. He likes to see the dates of these boxes, so. I don't see a date on this one. Hang on. Ah, so they're getting a little bit smart. Well, it may be on the flip side. No, so they're, see, so on the prime packs, you can't see it, but there's no dates. which is weird because on everything else that they do, they put a ship date. I mean, there's nothing nowhere on these packs. All right, let's see what we get. You guys can't see that, I don't think. I may have to pull over there and park. Let me move to a different area because there ain't nobody gonna be here. This restaurant's actually closed until about 10. We go in about 10:30. I'll just park over here and get away from the sun. All right, let's see. I don't know if you can see this a little bit better. See you, Jesse. So that is Brian Miller. I have no clue who Brian Miller is. It's not focusing for some reason. Then we got a pack of 18 Stadium Club Donruss and then the Elite Edition, which is pretty much in every pack they got. I'm gonna open the Donruss first. All right, puzzle piece looks to be Stan Musial. Devin White, checklist. Let's see, we'll do it this way. That way I don't have to turn them to you guys. Hell, I can't even see who they are. Who's that? That's Devin White. Frank Viola. Edgardo Romero. Michael Griffin. James Gott. Oh, I think yes sir, we got to hit a good one. Samuel Stewart. I'm gonna send, well, I can't send that one in for grading because it's not centered, but look at that old Cam Boyd. Jeffrey Leonard. Orozco. Cora. Mackey Sasser. Curtis Ford. There we go. Galarraga. That's a good one. I'll go with my autograph one, and there's another Devon White. So these packs, unless this guy here is any good, which I don't think he is, this box here is not worth what's up, Mylon? Let's see. Yeah, I got Hobby. I don't know if that was a TTM, the old Cam Boyd that I got off eBay. He it was signed. It looked like an in-person auto. So let's see what we got here. Damn, it's getting hot in this damn car. Yeah, I don't know why the chat stopped. Let me move my coffee so I can see everybody that's in there. Yeah, I just stopped by the there's Corey Seager. I just stopped by Walgreens that I usually come when I come over to a meeting, and they had there's Kyle Seager. They had some cards that I usually pick up. This is the only one. I don't know. This is kind of a good one. Not this card here, but Cameron Maben. Who we got? A Mike Trout. I don't know if it's, you can't read it, but it says Beam Team. And then a Hunter Pence. So that design's not too bad. And then the last pack is welcome back, Fish. Let's see who we got here. Yeah, J&W does a lot of that. The only thing is hobby. I mean, I don't know. I just don't want to take the chance of sending a damn card. In fact, I'll tell you the story. Grantham Hicks. I'll tell you a story. One of the guys that was on, I'm on a Facebook group for TTM, and he showed a Ryan Caffey, never heard of him. Looks like it's Ticott. Don't know who that is. But anyway, he was showing a letter that he got James Darnell, and the last one is Shane Peterson. So actually, that box, to be honest with you, it wasn't worth that. The prime packs are $8.99. It wasn't worth $8.99. I can tell you that. So I'm gonna hold off on opening the other packs until I get home. I'll just use them for my Fairfield Fridays. But anyway, so this guy was doing a TTM, and he sent Derek Jeter a TTM apparently, and I guess that was back when Derek Jeter joined the. Who did he join, the Marlins organization, or it had to be when he was in, or Tampa Bay. Anyway, the story goes that he sent him a letter like 2 years ago, and let me see if I can get this comments off, because it's not working much anymore, so hang on. I didn't cut you off, I hope, but we'll see. It ain't gonna let me. So but anyway, so he sent I got a bunch of cards. I tell you what, if you send me an email, I'll send you out a package of some stuff. I don't know when, because I'm about 5 to 10 packages behind now on my pirate cards. But anyway, so back to the story was, this guy sent Derek Jeter a TTM 2 years ago, and he just got a response from Derek Jeter's foundation that said that Derek Jeter's too busy to with other engagements to do personal signings, and they sent him this little bitty ass Derek Jeter pen for his foundation. But that's, I mean, that card, you think about it, those, I don't know how many sent, but that card was yeah, KB, I got yours. I showed Urban, I got 6 packs. That's just stacked up. I just actually got to get time to mail them out. I got them in bubble mailers, but I'm probably going to swap them to just the plain white envelopes. That way, hell, if I do a bubble mailer for one card, it's going to be down $2 or $3. But if I do a plain white envelope, it's just going to be stamped. So I may swap it out. But anyway, so just to me, sending a good card that you've got, and you never know if that card's going to come back, or if it's going to be actually signed, or if you're going to get a letter like that. I've seen some that on that Facebook group, and if you're not a member of it, Hobby, go to it. It's I'll have to send you the link, but it's not state restricted. And there's people on there that talk about that they've sent stuff off and got it back like 5 years later. You know, and that's some crazy shit right there. That's what I thought about doing, is I'm actually putting all my collection in order. I've got to. It's getting to the point now that I've got to actually get I got to order me some 5,000 count boxes, because the cards are so, they're stacked up. Every team stacked up about that high on my table, and if I hit it the wrong way, because what I do is I record on one side. I got this long table that you eat like at like if you go to a picnic. It's black, so on one side is where I do all my recording. The other side, I got 30 teams in a row stacked up, and I hit it the other day, which was funny. I was getting something, I hit it, and I knocked all off the top loaders, and the cards just went everywhere. And it took me. Urban was laughing because he was on the phone with me when it happened, and so I've got to get the 5,000 count boxes. I will, because I mean, hobby, this is just not baseball. I mean, these are people that are, I may have it, I'm gonna get Facebook. I may have it right here on Facebook. If do I have Facebook on here? If not, I can open it up. I'm actually creating a card group for my local area down here for cards. It's not really a swap shop, but it's going to be just for sports cards. I just hadn't got off my butt, and hold on, let me log in. I hadn't got off my butt and opened it up. I hadn't even designed nothing on it yet. All right, so hobby. So it's called. Come on. It's just spinning. Give it a second. All right, hobby. It's called. The group is called Baseball Autographs TTM. So, if you look that up on Facebook, they'll have to approve you like normal, but it's Baseball Autographs TTM. But a lot of people do other stuff than baseball in there. Yeah, in fact, I was telling you guys, I stream to my Patreon Pirate. I've got a group under Facebook, and I streamed it as well as YouTube when I do stream. Not on this though, which I'm fixing to, because I have a tablet that's mounted. I may have my other laptop. I don't tote my laptop with me, but I'm fixing to, because I found out that I can stream from this, but I have to initiate it on my laptop, and then I can take over the stream on my my phone, and then that way I can stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So anyway, that's that. I just hope that everybody goes in and hey guys, real quick, so Melon, when last night, I know I saw you in Poosa's stream for a little while. I was looking away doing something else, and I kept hearing them say, Melton, that's not good in here, or something like that. And I thought they were talking about you, but they wasn't. But so guys, if I'm gonna tell you this right now from previous troll experience, if you see a guy named Melton, that's Meltin, Melton John, don't even let him say hello, just ban him. He is one of the biggest YouTube trolls that there is. He just goes around trolling everybody. Because we're all in the group called the Boit, bottom of YouTube. We all reside in the bottom of the YouTube barrel, and this guy just goes around and just trolls. So after Poosa hit him, he came back, they banned him, and he came back with just numerous accounts, one after another. That's right, Melton John If you search, I think it's IN though. You may want to check. It may be melted IN. Let me look, because I've had run-ins with him before. I used to be in like a group that we would go around and troll the trolls, and we had a big run-in with him then. And I kind of know these names, so when I saw that, I first thought they was talking about Melon on here, but then I saw when I saw the name and I saw the picture, I messaged Poos and I told them, just that guy's bad news. You need to get rid of him. All right, now how do I? All right, so let me hang on. I'm gonna go. I'll see it. He's laying in bed on his picture. He's just like a damn idiot. It's MET. Hang on, let me see. It's METIN. METLIN. No, MELTIN. Melton John. And he is just nothing but trouble. And he's got long hair now, and he's got glasses, so you'll know him when you see him. But guys, he's trouble. I would if you can, I'd go ahead and add him to your channel ban anyway. Let me get chat back up here. If what's going on, East Dad? If you look at his avatar picture and he looks like he's long haired with glasses, it's MELTIN John. Melton John is who you want to get rid of. Yeah, Camper Life, I've only been doing the baseball cards since September, but from last year to this time, almost a year, we and King of Chuck's, he's right there with me. We would go around and we would get a list of trolls that we knew that would troll, so we would go and troll them. We would basically we had enough people that we could shut those guys down, and there's quite a few guys that was in that, but only King of Chuck followed me over to the baseball cards, which King of Chuck's a good guy. I haven't seen him in a couple of days, or actually in a couple of weeks, to be honest. But we all used to just, I guess we were the vigilantes of YouTube, and we would take care of them, and we crossed paths with Melton John. I'll tell you another one, and you guys, in fact, Camper Life, you've probably heard of him. Elvis Travels. I'm sure you've heard of him. He's nothing but a damn troll. Rosie O'Kelly. I don't think she's a troll though. That's a guy dressed as a woman. But they all hang around in that area. And the biggest thing is all the troll is there for is to just disrupt the host chat. If the host stops and acknowledges that person wins. I mean, it's a game to them. So if you see a troll in there, don't even say a word. Just keep on talking like you're talking to normal. Just reach over there and delete them. Don't even acknowledge them. Don't have your mods. Don't jump on them. Just delete them. They'll keep coming back. Just keep deleting them. One after another. Eventually they'll stop. So yeah, it will, and that's the ultimate art of it. Is if you're doing a good live stream and it's going smooth, they'll just come in just to troll you. I mean, they don't care. It all depends on my mood, though. I mean, if I'm in a fired up mood, I'll sit there and not ban them and just cuss them and just make them feel little, because that's all they are. I mean, KB, you can close your ears on this one. All they are is like little dicks. That's all they are. They want to kind of make themselves look big on YouTube. I'm 6'2", so I know I'm big. So, but that's a troll for you. You're always going to be trolled. Some of it's good trolls, like when Jabs with the mail day. A lot of that's good trolling, but it's still categorized as trolls. So. I'm fitting to close out here shortly and go into this meeting. Ding Dong Doodles. I've never heard of that one. Well, KB, I don't know if it's okay or not, because funny trolling, no matter how you say it, it always turns into real trolling. You know, they'll start doing the funny trolling, then they'll take it a step further, and then a step further, and then before you know it, they're actually doing the main trolling as well. So I try not to troll anybody. Now, I'll get into somebody's chat, like if me and Hobby or something, I'll get in there and just kind of pick at folks, but that's not trolling. I mean, you know, it's in fact, I'll give you a story. There was this one guy, and he started out like any of us guys. He started out nice. He started out in a little small cabin in Alaska. And now this guy was about 800 pounds. And, you know, everybody, I don't know if you felt sorry for him, but he, you know, people started watching him. He had like 1,000 subscribers. He would do videos, then he started doing live streams. Well, then he got hooked on the Patreon page. That's where I got my name, actually, Patreon Pirate, is because we would go around, and anybody that pumped their Patreon, wasn't putting up content or wasn't putting up nothing for sale or to give back, we would attack them. And that's why I come up with Patreon Pirate. That's my name. So anyway, this guy didn't offer anything in return. Then he found PayPal, and it was like, well, donate to the adventure, donate to the cause. I'm going to be a citizen scientist. I need help. I need you to donate this X amount of dollars. I need $10,000 to move to Florida. Hit my PayPal, hit my Patreon. Well, we got his Patreon shut down. He never got more than 6 subscribers, and then they left. Then he went to started hitting the PayPal good. Well, anyway, it was always something. Well, about 2 years ago, he moved around Christmas time. He moved to started making his adventure to Florida, and there was always, I mean, it was never. We could schedule it on the calendar. Every other day, there was an issue. Either his tire rod broke, and hit my PayPal. You know, help me out. I need PayPal. Hit my PayPal. Or I remember one time he was coming through Canada and he got robbed. Supposedly his truck got broken into and all the stuff was stolen. Hit my PayPal. I won't be able to make it. You know, hit my PayPal. And he had this dog, so he used the dog as a prop. You know, because everybody saw dogs and they loved it, so they would hit his PayPal. Well, anyway, this character, he made it all the way to Florida. With his hit my PayPal deal. He made it all the way to Florida. Didn't last down there long. So he got back he went to Ohio where his real family was, and ended up buying a sailboat with donations from the idiots on PayPal, sending PayPal money. Sailed all the way from Ohio to New York, down the coast to Key West. And I kid you not, he lived for a full year on PayPal donations. Finally, after a year's time, you know, he started flying his drone illegally, and we kind of got that shut down. The FAA visited him, and then we kind of got the word out of how he was, and he was staying in Key West Harbor. And turns out that I think now he's living with his ex-wife, doesn't make videos anymore. But you know, there's times to be trolled and there's times to troll. And he was a troll. All he was doing was stealing people's PayPal money. What's up, Money Man? What's going on? Well, I mean, the thing is KB Cards, if you're giving something back to the people, then sure, that's fine. But when you have nothing on your PayPal and you're asking people to give their money to you, and you're not even offering them nothing in return, you know, that's basically somebody trolling to viewers. You know, you got some of these viewers can't afford heat, and they're willing to give you $2, $3, $4 a month that they can't afford to give. And you know, and this, you know, I ain't gonna keep calling him because he's dead and gone, or not dead and gone, but his channel's pretty much dead and gone. But you take advantage of people, and you know, that's about the only time I will advocate for being a troll is to pay somebody back when they've done somebody wrong. But other than that, I'm not for trolling. Speaking of what Stimmers just said, I just got, and what was funny was we was in Poosa's studio last night, and YouTube gave me my community tab. So I posted, my first post was, what do you guys want to see given away as a 1,000 subscriber? And I gave 3 things as a 2019 holiday box, a 2019 Tops update box, and a 2019 Chrome update. So you got to vote on that and the most ones get that. So yeah, I'm finna have to log off here anyway. Everybody's starting to arrive. But anyway, y'all just go and vote what you want to be in the giveaway, and then we're gonna do the pirate plank wheel as always, and we'll send that out to the lucky winner. I may even add an extra section there. I may do the I'm wanting to get rid of my Ozzie Smith card. I got an Ozzie Smith card. I got 2 of them actually, a rookie card. And I want to kind of get rid of one. So I may give that away. So when I don't know when I'm just gonna let people vote on that, you know, vote on it for a while. And I think there was 5 people voted on it yesterday, and I think the holiday box is actually in the lead. I hadn't checked. I don't know if I can check on here. Yeah, I'll tell you. Let me see if I can go on here, and I'll tell you what's in the lead. No, it's not. It's not letting me look at it. You guys you'll have to look at it, I think, on a computer. It's telling me that I have to use it. I have to use a computer to see it. But anyway, with that said, I'm gonna cut out of here shortly. I need to go. Yeah, if just let Mountain, all y'all just jump in there and vote, and then what I'll do is, once we figure out what I'm going to give away, then I'll do another video like I did the 500, and I'll just have everybody comment, and everybody that comments on that video we'll get it. Either that, or I'm gonna do another community post. And see, I don't know, videos are a little bit different, you know. I don't want to advertise it as much because the video is like a pop-up and people will come for a video. But if a community tab, you have to stumble upon it. And, you know, I want everybody to show up, but I don't want people just to show up to try to get something free. I mean, I want them to show up for a good reason. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and end. I'm gonna be in this meeting until about 2:30. Once I get out, if any of you guys are live, I'll stop into your live, especially on the way driving back. I'm not gonna go live. This is plenty of time, so I'm not gonna go live after this. But I encourage every one of you, even the ones that are late, Stimmers, I don't know if you're aware of it. You need to go to Poosa Studios live stream from last night, and you need to read up on the COPPA is what it's called. It's gonna affect everybody's channels. How old is your son, Stimmers? What's up, Dave Durango? Yeah, and that's all right. So Stimmers, it's going to affect you, so you do need to go listen to this live stream. YouTube is the way they're doing things is you have to set your channel. Is it geared towards kids under 13 and under, or I think it's 12 and under, which technically, you know, they're not supposed to be on YouTube adult, or they're playing YouTube if they're under 13. But there's been a lawsuit against YouTube, and now it's spreading to every platform there is. But anyway, if you think that your channel is geared towards kids, you got to mark it geared towards kids. If that's the case, they're gonna block all the live streams. They're gonna block all the comments. But in your case, like I told Urban last night, is if you have your son in your videos, that algorithm is probably going to determine that your channel is geared towards kids. And so you need to go read that, and you need to start researching it. Now, you all can go to, what's it called? Change.org. Dave, you need to go to change.org and sign up. I did it last night. I signed a petition. But what's up, Paul? But anyway, guys, I got to log off here. But do what Dave Durango said. Go to Pusa Studios. Watch that live stream, guys. It'll scare the shit out of you. So with that said, I'll catch you guys later.